What's going on, guys? Okay, it's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Now, this is a brand new hair sponsor. I've never worked with their wigs before, but this one is looking pretty good, okay? So I'm not mad. Thank you so much, WorldNewHair, for sponsoring this video with this 99J colored wig. So, of course, this is like a burgundy, kind of like a berry burgundy type of situation. That's what I call it. Because it's not just straight burgundy. It's like a mix of burgundy with purple. So, it's like a cool burgundy, That's where I get the quote-unquote berry burgundy name from. So the lace on the wig was a little bit light, a little bit on the light side. So I had to take some foundation and just brush the bottom and the top of the wig with it so it can match my model's complexion. But I mean, this is not anything unusual. Like most of the time I have to tint the lace anyway, but sometimes, you have to pay a little bit more attention because the laces can come really, really light sometimes, even like almost like white. So yeah, I definitely had to add some makeup on it today. But let's get into the model, okay? Modeling today, we have WorldNewHair back in the building. Now, y'all know her as WorldNewHair because that was her name for a long, long time. But follow her new Instagram name, not new Instagram, just the name, at Bad Friend Frank, and I'm going to tag it right below. All right, so with this hairstyle, okay, I was really inspired by the hairstyle that Arrogant Tay did on JAYDA. And once I saw it, I was like, oh, I got a wig just like that, just that color, and I'm definitely doing that style, okay? So I'm going to show you guys the inspiration style for today, and I'm going to try my hardest to, give it these same vibes. So I'm excited. All right, so I didn't mention it before, but I did use the medium brown stocking cap on Paisley, and it really looks perfect, okay, period. And now I'm using my liquid lace glue. This is the only glue that I use on my channel, period, point blank, okay? So if you want your own bottle, head to galaxygirlhair.com so you can lay those wigs at home and on your clients. Now, while we're here, I want to get into the history that me and Paisley done made. Like, when it comes to these hairstyles, okay? I've been doing colored hair on this girl since we were in, like, 9th grade. No. Was it 9th grade? 10th grade. So her first sewing, she went to this salon. I don't know where she went, but after that, it was just like, I really don't even know how I started doing her hair. I just know that she was a mutual friend, and I used to do my friend Finesse Goddess hair, and I guess, it just made sense for me to start, doing her hair. And I done did so many colors on this girl, like this burgundy thing, like we've been doing this. I'm talking about root down when everyone was too scared to do color from the root and was doing black roots. Like we was doing full rooted colors for years, like years before it was acceptable, before it was like normal, you know what I'm saying? So I wish I can like bring up a lot of the pictures. She probably has a lot of them like on her old Facebook page or her old MySpace. I lost like basically all my pictures, but we done did so many hairstyles, y'all. Like one day I'm just gonna make a video about it. And what's funny is like when you do something, right? And at the time you do it, like you think it's cool, you think it's innovative, and you think it's unique or whatever. And other people is like they're liking it, or they kind of like it, but then you also have a bunch of haters too. Like some of her hairstyles actually was like notorious. It's crazy. Like one hairstyle I did on her, it was orange and light blue. Now, the hairstyle was cute. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was cute as hell. But for some reason, she was receiving so much backlash on it, like on Instagram. And it was just so crazy because we was like, wow, is you that famous that people are literally going in on your hairstyles? Like, it was almost like every time we changed Paisley's hair, it was like a topic of discussion on Instagram, like Atlanta Instagram, quote unquote. So it was crazy. Like, we really made history. But you know, it really don't matter because all exposure is good exposure. And she was really known for her hairstyles. And that was just like crazy. Like, we really did that. Like, for real. And I truly and honestly believe that we did set certain trends in the hair industry, especially in Atlanta. Now, I'm not going to say we invented colors because we didn't invent colors, but we brought them back, baby. Okay, we really did. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. All right, now with these baby hairs, now I'm doing them a little bit different than, how I normally do. I normally would do like maybe 3 swoops on each side, and I normally do like a baby hair swoop like in the very middle, but I want to switch it up, just the beauty of using inspiration pictures is to deliberately try new things, change your technique, and just change your style. So I'm definitely, trying some new stuff and making a new shape of baby hairs that I don't think I ever did before. All right, cool. So baby hairs look great. Hairline looks great. So now we're going to take our flyaway tamer and just dab the front with it because that is going to be hit with the hot comb. And I really like the wax stick, before I use the hot comb because it just makes the hot comb just glide on the hair, honey. Like, it's just flawless. And yeah, like how we used to get our hair straightened with the hot combs when we were younger and our parents used to use grease. This does the same purpose, except it doesn't sizzle and pop our scalps. And it's not so wet. Like, the wax stick is actually it's drier. It's not like hair oil, gel, or grease, whatever the heck our parents were torturing us with. Oh yeah, and I do want to say this. The hairline, I feel like it does look a little bit harsh, especially in the middle, because the knots were not able to be bleached on this wig. Normally, if I can get the knots to be like, like a blonde or honey blonde, like how I normally do them, then it will be undetectable and it'll look a lot more cleaner in the scalp area, But because, they weren't able to be bleached, I just had to do my best with the plucking and just try to make it look as natural as possible. Okay, yes, these wand curls looking good. So before every curl, I spray it with a little bit of Pump It Up Spritz. And just so it can keep its shape better. You don't necessarily have to spray, holding spray on it. If you want like a looser curl, something softer, but we're not really going for soft. We're going for curly Sue, bouncy, that type of vibe. And if I wanted the curls to be even tighter and even more bouncy, then I would have took some pins and pin curled every single curl. But because I still, want some length, I don't really want it to be that tight. I just went ahead, curled it, and then let it go. All right, so we have the entire back curled up and now it's time to get to the front. Now the front, I have to be a little bit more strategic because I need this front part to be looking like something very specific, okay? So I can't just be doing the curls every which way, you know, I can't just be doing one left, one right, one back, one front. I have to, you know, make them all in sync so the hairstyle actually looks like, you know, like something, like I did it deliberately in the front. So first I'm going to cut some layers because in JAYDA's video, I seen that some curls were shorter on top and it was longer at the bottom, which let me know that Tay cut layers in it. And then I'm going to curl the front row. All right, so once again, when I do the top, I'm doing these curls really deliberately because I'm thinking about how it's gonna look in the final style. So I'm going to keep on playing with this, you know, with my hand and with the wide tooth comb and with some hairspray until it's the exact shape and movement that I want. So because this is a wig and it's not bundles, you know, we gotta finesse the volume and the density. So I'm pulling out my Got To Be holding spray and we're going to try to add some volume to the sides. Okay, that looks much better. All right, you guys, so this is the final result and I love it, okay? And she rocked this hairstyle afterwards. Like, I gotta show y'all some pictures. But once again, thank you so much, WorldNewHair, for sponsoring this video with this lovely 99 J colored wig. If you guys want this exact unit, I'm gonna put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that and turn on your notifications. See y'all later.